Hello everybody, TechSavvvvy, and welcome to this different video. Today I thought it'd be interesting for you guys and me to look back to see how do I produce my videos from start to finish. Talking about my different equipment that I use, different ways of recording things, how I do this or that, and how I've done it in the past versus the present. And maybe how I plan to do it in the future. Maybe a little bit of that. Today is a general overview of the process. If I'm shooting it, or the raw footage, getting it to my editing computer, and getting it out to YouTube, to you guys. So I do have some everything down here. You can see, it's only for notes. There's no script to do. So me get some notes so I don't forget things that are silly. And I go, oh fuck, I just said this, or that. No, I have it all on here. And I note for him, so I get to say everything, I mention everything I want to mention. So for the video, we'll talk about how I produce the different videos, whether they are just point and shoots or more in-person videos, whether it's gaming or capturing that way, or what else I do. The other thing is do the camera or the capture. So I'll tell you how I do those things, how I do these special videos. I do that require a bit more, such as the scan videos having the front input, or the entire stream, how I got that to interface with the Acer Pro, so being 50 years older than it, and just stuff like that. So now on to the first of the videos I do. And what you are seeing here, the in-person or the camera shot videos. So primarily I use two cameras. This camera here, which is the Canon HDR2 and this camera here, which is the GoPro Hero 7 Black. So on this video, you don't see the GoPro too much, you mostly see the Canon HDR2. The Canon is used for videos where I just need to use the camera to film something. The point and shoot camera, no manual settings. I use my tech videos for me to film equipment, or film me working on a computer, or stuff like that. Or just sit down and talk videos. The GoPro on the other hand is mostly used for live screens, or for sexual stuff like a second shot camera. Or these sometimes in my Crystal Destroyed Season 2 series. That would be a second shot or second angle sometimes. Mostly used for live streaming, honestly. It wasn't used on my other channel too much. But the main camera you see me in is this camera. I can't HDR. You guys have been hearing this camera the whole time up to this point. And now I just hear the GoPro's view, or the GoPro's audio rather. I guess how it sounds. I did it in the 5-year anniversary, or something like this. But yeah, I used to use the Canon for live streams. I got the GoPro, and so I actually do use the GoPro. That is a stream camera. And before I got the Canon, I used to use my iPhone 6 actually. I did bring it up here for you guys. This is a 16 gigabyte model. That's why I used my first camera. That's all I had with HD. iPhones for using cameras suck. If you have a MacBook, it's not so bad because you airdrop copy the files back and forth. The camera itself is good. It's a good camera itself. I use the iPhone 6 case. But transferring the files sucks. And you plug in over USB, the files are very unorganized and organized in the weirdest ways. If it's organized, I'm gonna call it that. The USB is really fucking annoying to use. I just opened the Google Drive and download it on my computer that way. That took forever to do. The best thing to use is AirDrop, but you can use AirDrop from Mac or Mac. That's it actually. You can use AirDrop to copy your files from your phone or your iPad or anything else to your Mac. I used the iPad mini once as a secondary camera as well. Like one time I used it as a secondary camera. And my one skit, the Trump one range skit. That was a secondary camera. This is the primary camera. That was the first day I shot on the phone, I think, after it got over YouTube. I think it was. So yeah, before the Canon, I had used the iPhone 6. I used the GoPro, the Canon, and the iPhone 6. I hope you've been hearing the GoPro audio the whole time. If I remember to leave that as a thing. I guess no out of your hair throughout the video. So the Canon has a external audio input, which I have used here and there, but I've determined that the internal mic is just fine and good enough for what I need to do. So I use the input a couple times in my belt pack, my ADATA, and I went A/L, I believe is HEW, then I went dash HEW, and I went A/O. I use it as a mic, as an external mic on here a few times. It works, it's just not that great. I prefer the internal mic. It's so much easier to set up, so there's no setup, and it works, it sounds great. I'll switch back to the internal mic now on the R800, rather than using the GoPro audio. Now you can see the GoPro as well. Now you can see the GoPro over here, the Canon. That's the audio that I use for this. This is actually good, and my tripods that I use, I saved them actually. So now you can see the three tripods that I use. Actually, 4 tripods that I use. 4 actually. 3 1 slow down, 3 down later. I'll cut and add it in. Here is my primary tripod I use a lot. The Elgato Basics 72 or 84-inch tripod. Currently has a GoPro on it. Here. And I died for it. It does have a quick release plate. If I unscrew it. Screw it in. Here's the one hand. So, hang on. Okay. Then loosen that screw up. Gently release it. And then give her. Then, or any camera can set up there. Easy, set back on. And then you screw it over. That way it doesn't come off. Has 2 clips to extend it, as well as you can loosen this up. There. And then about even more. Oh, a few more inches, but still. Pretty nice. Couple of meters to help you set the get it balanced, not balanced, but it's straight. So it's not like crooked on one side. No compass here. And that doesn't use. So this is pretty durable, a lot more sturdy than that one over there. And yeah. That's pretty darn heavy with this. My other, this is my new tripod. I got this for Christmas in 2019. This tripod I bought with my camera I'm holding right now. The Canon HDR100 in 2017. It's also the cool tripod. I didn't find it until 2020 actually. After 3 years, didn't realize the cool didn't realize the cool tripod for 3 years. I had used the cool but there's no screw here. It's still on the bottom of the camera I'm holding. Also, looks like this one. I also have a center thing to use to lower it. I could use that for this. I got screwed in. This thing holding also comes off actually. If you unscrew, let me see here, this one. You can remove the whole tripod head away. Something like that. Alright, this one again. So you can stand around. That it came off, but maybe it doesn't. Not too quickly. I can't hold it down from. I have to. Yep, that's one off. Now I have just the thing here. Let me think about it a little bit more too. But I want to get a new head for this tripod. I don't know if you get this head off or not. Maybe you can. You maybe come up here, it comes apart, I think. And probably this to come apart, I think. I can try it later and see. For now, I'm going to just do this. I'm going to fall off later. I carry this around. This is what I use for smaller things, like unboxings, stuff like that, just sitting down and talking. Again, besides lower to the ground, it's kind of useful when I'm standing up in front of the camera, because it's about as tall I am. So, I'm just gonna try. If that is tall. I was thinking go taller because I was up here doing the green screen stuff on my other channel. Or just standing up stuff in general, I typically use this tripod for that. And this one's easier, it's lighter to move around, and it's just, I don't know, I've used it more lately than this one. This is where I'm kind of just sitting down. I might head over to it this way. The thing on the back here is not actually a tripod, it's actually a mic stand with a boom arm. The thing I use on the dresser with my computer. I just have the camera on here, aiming down, so I'm on my computer. I use this seat inside the computer. This kind of mic stand, this thing on the here, make it go taller. This is the boom arm up, so you can swing up and down, and then just gonna hit with your legs. And this knob to your right here, listen to, you can, do that back and forth. Just do that more, I'll bring it in more. Anyway, I need to do. Basically this tripod, you gotta get to where it is in line with one of the legs once it's extended out. So say I had it up. Sorry guys, freehanding this is not difficult. What do you think is this tripod? Or this tripod? Had it extended all the way out. You can extend it all the way out. Actually it's parallel to one of the legs. So when it pushes down, it doesn't. Alright, hang on. No, it didn't. When the camera pushes down on it, it doesn't want to fall easy. Now it's over here. It'll fall much easier. The hair, if I push down, it doesn't want to move easily. So, yeah. It's not the best tripod, because it's not really a tripod. It does get the job done for videos, but I'm saying it's not on the floor, or something, or on a dresser, or something. To get a desktop or here, since I'm working on. But it doesn't use too much. Mostly this one, and this one. And I got this, my flip tripod. It's going on the desk as all these live streams. The other thing I use when I'm filming with the camera is these devices here. These are newer and easy WDR2 in the game. And L480 lights. Yeah, this is me boxes and increases choices in 2 BGS. And here's the information. The device they use two. There's some sort of Sonic converter to make with this. This is a switcher, the battery, and the AC adapter. Both sides you see here, in the yellow and the white. Setting. Made in China, according to the president. Anyhow. This is the one, this is the light, two batteries. You can use just one, but two lasts longer. And yeah. And the light here, just the exact same thing. I did get a third light for the background to get rid of the shadows that I have behind me constantly. But because of money and budget stuff, there is no third light on me too. I'm aware that I didn't get a third light. But I want the third light in a minute. I'm going to do this here on the side of the R100. Haven't seen yet. This is my Canon R100. One of the lights are big. These cameras don't like dim light, so I put bright things. On the left here, or down here, you see two jacks rather. The left is a mic input, and the right is an audio and video output. I used the audio output just one time. That's first actually. I did the Nintendo repair stream where I took the original nether part and cleaned the storage meter. And my mixer is streaming during the live stream. Mic input I've used a few times with my bell pack, my Audio Technica HDW901A/L, I believe it's called. This is quarter-inch output. I split that to two mono outputs, converted that to a stereo input. This is a stereo input jack. Plug that in, and I have a mic input. It doesn't sound that great. I prefer the internal mic over the external mic anyway for this camera for setup, so I don't use it too much anymore. But I wanted to point this out to you guys while we're still talking about the cameras. As I mentioned before, I record different types of videos. And different types of videos need different things. So for example, in the beginning of my show, I only use a screen capture for my videos, especially Minecraft or other things, mostly. Minecraft is escapist, eventually. And just some tricks to use on my desktop for tech videos. So that's what I'm using this computer. I have a little ThinkPad Edge 545. As I use this computer occasionally, I'm playing games by myself, taking stuff around here. It's a 6-year-old laptop, but it's still a good computer. You guys see it better here. Just a how it. Now, October 2015, I started using capture cards. My first ever capture card, my intermediate GB 75, also known as the live and portable. As seen here. So I used frets early in the beginning. I bought frets before I started my videos. I did the many beginning episodes of the Minecraft up until 2018 or 19. Yeah, I started using OBS to do it. For me, I had this capture card with this computer, and yeah, I ran that up until 2017. I bought the King, I believe. In 2017, I started using the Elgato Cam Link. Now this capture card has the name Cam Link. It's only meant for cameras. And when I thought of the HDMI splitter, I could use it for the Xbox and the Mac Mini. This computer isn't quite that powerful enough for capture cards. This did most of the encoding work on it to help the computer. This has no encoding hardware and needs the capture card. Or any of the computer to encode the video for it. So what this does use the Mac Mini for it. And that didn't quite work either. Mac Mini was also too weak. Motherboard Pro also too weak to use the capture card. So okay, I need a more powerful computer to use these capture cards. And that's why I introduced the NIS computer in this setup. The solution to not having a powerful computer was to build my own computer. As you see on the right here, the black desktop, the Corsair 200 case. This is my custom built computer I did in 2018. Corsair 200 case, Corsair RMX 750X power supply, Gigabyte G370P motherboard, Intel i5-8500 CPU, 8 gigs of RAM, 1 TB WD Black hard drive, 24 GB ADATA solid state drive, an Elgato Acer Pro, and a Geforce 650 XT Black Gaming Edition graphics card. I will use the media and the camera of this computer as two capture cards. So with the camera, I then use my camera to do some face cam videos. And then the evening always had problems. I was getting real pain in my ass. So finally, that's 2019, I added an Elgato H650 Pro to my computer. An internal capture card to replace the intermediate. And the both captures I use are Elgato capture cards. And now with the new computer, since it has more power into it, I can use OBS to record all my stuff instead. So I ditched frets with this computer entirely. The frets is a terrible program, I'm going to do that. When I got the H650 Pro, I visited the internal capture card. You probably saw that in the video. I didn't want to reach behind the computer every time to plug something in. So I need a solution to this. A solution? The little touch panel, what I call it. And that lies down here. I'm going to close the thing. Do this. That port. That cable. You will see 3 HDMI ports and an Ethernet port. So this is how I connect to my H650 Pro. The top right port is the input to the capture card. The bottom right port is the output from the Xbox One. And the bottom left port is the silver computer output I use from some videos. So I do movie type videos, scan videos, yeah. So this little cam, I do. It's like a short. It's not here. So this one here. And plug one. And then to set the Xbox output. And one in to the capture card input. And that was on the capture card. And I use the silver computer output. I plug it in to the one on the left. And then something else that is not one of those two I want to use as input, and plug this cable, and plug it into what I need to put to the case. Plug in a laptop, the gaming console, with the TechSavvvvy, I can plug in anything that has HDMI output, I can plug in there and get it to the case. Now from the audio talk. Here you see the four actual microphones I use over time I still have borrowed over time, and I have this right now, and I'll probably never have this again. Basically, I own that I use. Before I used this notebook, I did use about another couple of months. I had earbuds that had a mic built in. I'm not sure using that mic or the laptop's internal mic. Either way, it sounded like shit. This is the first actual nice microphone I've had. This is the Blue Microphone's Snowflake microphone. So I went with this. I was gonna go with the Yeti originally. But I usually sat on a chair with my laptop in my lap recording. And the Yeti would be the most convenient thing. Actually, the Snowflake, if I paint my monitor, is the Snowflake has a little case you can pull off, bend it forward, and pull up on your screen. Like so. So I have that glue from I had it on my screencast laptop. I record videos, and so I did it. The other thing I went to was the Shure microphones SM48, not the 58 to 48. And that is a XLR mic. So what I do with the XLR mic, I had this pile behind 20 and my keyboard. This pile, as both a company and a product, is a piece of shit. They wouldn't last too long. Admittedly, I was using it wrong. I wasn't turning the game high enough for my to work, but the board still isn't that great. So what did I get instead? Well, I bought this board over here. My Yamaha MG10. And for a while, I used this board for all my recordings. This is part of the big setup build, part 1 to 3 that I did in 2017. Right, is that 18? It was 2018, I can't remember when it was. It was 18 actually, I did this build, part 1 to 3. Yeah, I had met me, 2018. 2018, I did a big setup rebuild series, part 1 to 3. I had part 1 to 8, I believe, or 9. But mainly majority of part 1 to 3. I did put this mixer here, Mac Mini, my Dell monitor. After that, my desktop, I switched over to using this mic and this board other than the blue Snowflake mic. This board wasn't that great, and even though I was using it wrong, it still wasn't a good board. But this board over here, and that board can basically use phantom power. Because I had to use phantom power, I thought the SM board wasn't good enough. I bought this mic, or I got over Christmas, this mic down here. My ADATA 1820 microphone. This one. I just had it on backwards on the mic stand. Talking to the back of the accident. So I spun around and it sounded a bit better. Talking to the front, of course. So I used this mic combination for a while. I started back and forth. That's some other mics I borrowed from my teacher at school for runs later. I borrowed like a Precision 120 mic. I actually ordered a Sennheiser mic. And I started a Bud Pack mic. I should have seen this for a while. Figuring things out. I bought also on the board before I bought the MG10. It was a Yamaha 12/4, that board. I had to hook it to this board to use the USB output to work on that board. The board hasn't used the output, so I use the board as a dock basically to hold that board before I got the MG10. You notice the MG10 has no USB output either. It was a slight problem, so I do that. I bought a line to USB cable from Behringer. It's connected back here to these two separate recording cables. Or the output, these two turn to a USB cable that connects to my custom board computer. Originally it was about me. I bought that board before I bought this computer. I built that computer. So originally that line just being on the Mac Mini, and that goes to the custom build. So after doing it, I guess I can't help myself. So I want a clip-on mic. Something that's mine, a clip-on mic, I'll have it. Always. Come on, please. Alright. So for my birthday, 2019, I got the Behringer ATW91A/L. Here's the backpack for it, and here is the receiver for it. A $200 mic, but the receiver has no power button on it. Why? A $2 power button. Really anything, fuck you. Anyhow, I thought I'm for the receiver. So, oh well. So I used that for this work for a while, and finally in 2020, I got away from me, I bought the Behringer X1832 USB. Now I guess I use the output, but I still have to use the line to USB anyway, just because I already have it and I'll use it. I was going to run the USB to the Mac Mini, so I need to record audio stuff and more stuff down there. Hopefully I can get that USB connection. But I'm going to here first and calculate it over there. So that is the big audio section for this video. Let's just use the word I used to use, how it's set up now. This board sends the output to this board as well, and that way I have sound from there for my headphones recording, and then it sends it to the computer to record that. Everything else has the board on, and this amp back here on my KN750. Not there. That connects the XLR to the board, and this regular speaker wire to the small 80-watt gray fuse. I'll be doing a bigger video about my setup later on, but for basics, for how I record my videos, this is how I do it. I have my X1832, my ADATA backpack mic, my MG10 for headphones. Oh, screen capture goes to this computer here, and I already use that as well. My rule is any audio that goes into the video has to go to my board first. No audio can bypass the board, that causes problems with mixing and stuff. Everything has to pass through this board before it goes to there and into the video. And before I use this monitor to watch what I'm recording and record. And here's the monitor OBS, make sure everything's going well over there. For the next section of the video, we will be talking about the special videos I do, any special things that I require. Before we move away from the audio section, I want to talk about one more thing, and that is the inputs on the board. Just so for the curious, you know what they go to. So I just have freehand this, be moving around, so I'll give you better to do this. Input 1 goes to the receiver for the backpack, my main microphone, which I've seen over here in the previous section. So anytime I'm recording a video, I'm usually using my voice. So this will be turned up and muted like so. I turn the board on. Go see if I'll mute light. Be off. And yes, I'm able to go to the board. Input 2 goes to my SLR jack down here. Then I go to the turn the light down and see it. That goes to the top jack. The bottom jack is not connected to any. Yeah, that's starting to pain my ass. I did it over. I only need one jack. I have this stand over here as a mic stand. So that comes out for me. The mic been holding it there, so I unplug it and move the stand to get back here when I'm ready to. I used it for like a few months and then replaced it with that mic, so that was a really dumb waste of money, but still cool thing I did. Input 7/8 is going to be, get the labels under. So input 7/8 is from the Xbox, actually. So what it does is, one of the HDMI out only. There's a splitter there. That is the input from the Xbox. And it has 3 outputs on it. Oh, open those. Yep. One of them goes to the audio extractor. There's that 3.5 cable. Right there. The other 2 outputs, one goes to the TV. And one goes to the touch panel over for my HDD, the bottom right HDMI jack. And I think I found a cable that comes out of here. these two down here. On my desk, they have a black plastic project box. Right now. And here is a 3.5mm cable from the audio charger that puts into this and put here. It's got 3.5 female adapter, couple actually. And then that runs out onto an extension cable to there where you see another copper and that red cable. That red cable is a 3.5mm to 1/4" male red cable, and that then comes up to just like that. This is right here. So in short, 99% it's from the Xbox One. It's audio output. After you unplug the cable, I plug in the jack where I want to input into the board. I use that for my streaming videos, so I'll see you later. For the Wi-Fi input, and for the Xbox 360 audio input. 910 comes from the Mac Mini. It's 3.5mm. Here's my output. It's right there. I use it when I'm editing. If I want to play my music in the background, I was running a screen. I had done that once or twice. Very rarely, I will use it input for that too. For using the Mac Mini. But 90% that's for editing. So I can hear myself talk, because you kind of need it. The 11-volt input is from the 1200 my custom build. That's only used for PC game audio, so Minecraft or just PC. Going to the back of the mixer with the heavier. These two 1/4" to RCA adapters and RCA cables go to my second mixer. Yeah, I understand. This is a overpowered and glorified headphone amp at this point. The silver cables underneath are next to those. And there's that USB cable. It goes to the 200R board as well. That's for the recording of the audio output. Second to the sub output here. And that's for the audio output to record on the stream. Above that, the USB cable goes to the Mac Mini. That's for recording as well, for voiceovers and stuff, about editing. If I need a quick voiceover real quick, I will, if I need to do a quick voiceover real quick, that makes a lot of sense. If I need to do a voiceover, I'll use that output there to the Mac Mini, which cuts off the main output of the mixer. And these two extra cables here go to my Behringer KM750, which is my amp. And that amp then sends to these two gray 80-watt speakers. That's it. I talked to you guys. Doesn't look curious. How it's wired. There you go. Next, you will see how I record the special videos that I do. Okay. For the next section of my video, I'm talking to just about the 3 I consider special videos that I do. Now there are more I could have shown you guys, I'm sure, but I can't put every little special video I've done or special thing I've done. So I think the most when I pick through them, I'll use those ones as the 3 special kinds of videos. So I did these 3 for 3 tutorials. I picked the first one. I use it a lot. I never don't want to see it. Second one I don't use it often, but I use it here and there. And the third one I picked because it's the most interesting, I think. It's one of those, I don't think it'll work because it sounds too simple, but then it does work actually, like it's supposed to, which very rarely happens to me. The first one I want to tell you about is my Call of Duty Black Ops 2 / Xbox 360. This year, at least I've been doing a Call of Duty Black Ops 2 campaign playthrough. And I started for the fun of it until I won. See my Xbox 360. It's usually the best. It's not a thing in a while. So, I really had, if you guys remember, like in early 2015, or really 2015, I started doing this. I had a 360 Slim. This is the 360 E. My cousin has this one. And I have the E because my friend gave me the one. Now the Slim, I had used component. The E component was bad on it. So it has HDMI that works. There's composite, no component, and then Ethernet and USB. So HDMI is good, but I need to send audio to the mixer. So how do I do this exactly? For the Xbox One over here, I have a HDMI audio splitter. Which is right here, audio splitter. Let's put it right here. So this is my in. Sends it out to the 3.5 millimeter cable. Goes to the jack underneath the desk that I talked about earlier. And then into these 1/4-inch cables here that I talked about as well earlier. I could probably the audio splitter from here. I'm here. Move it over right here. I'll put it put the Xbox One, or yeah. Or I could put the Xbox 360, or I could put the Xbox 360 over here and hook it up here. But I do neither of those things exactly. And my plan is to hook up or buy a second HDMI audio splitter, put it behind the HDMI import, and run it up to the extra channel up here. However, I haven't done that yet, so that's not really a thing. How do I hook this thing up? Well, I take the short HDMI cable I use to patch the panel. I hook that up like so. Right here. And then the input to the card. Audio wise, this is a quick word. My cable. My friend, along with the Xbox, gave me the original 4-conductor 25mm to RCA cable, which I will show you here. This is it's a 4-conductor 3.5mm cable. 2 standard red, white, I almost said blue, red, white, and yellow cables. Clearly, the composite cable, the video cable has seen better days, but we don't need it anyway. So I take the white red cable. Now before, when I only had the Yamaha board, when I only used this board, I actually put it straight into the RCA inputs as these ones right here. I unplugged the 1/4-inch cables. They went to TV, so I do it. That's where I put the white and red cables into the board. However, I'm not using this board as my main input anymore. My main board. So I'm now using 1/4-inch RCA adapters. However, I'm out of it. I have my last two hooking up these to the other board over here. So I came up with a solution. Take this connector, which is a 2.5 mm to female RCA, and plug it into here. Now you can't use, you might use a 3.5 cable, standard 3.5 cable, no, no. Because this is a 4-conductor cable and I don't have to wire it, it may not work. But now I take the male end, the 4-conductor stud, and that's to the 360. And take the female or another male end, the 3-conductor side, and we put it back under the dust here. You go roll down here. Is it the cube? That's kind of pretty. Then two other cables. Under my desk here. This is once again is the input from my TV goes to the board. So this from the Xbox 360, Xbox One. That comes the audio filter, the Xbox One. This goes to those 2 1/4-inch cables on my 910 channel on the board. This we take this and plug it in here. And boom. That's your audio hookup. So, obviously you do need a power cable. Oops. Not the so guys, in red power brick. I've got an AC cable for it. I'm gonna draw off the center. Do that. And so wire setup. 1 second. I need to do all this. Alright. So, okay. I use CPU. TV. That's fun. That's the end to itself. I also connected the Ethernet cable. I listen a bit odd on here. Ethernet right here. And then just put it in. As the cables go to right here. Ethernet to HDMI. And the power. And then underneath that, when I do anything with the charger board, I plug in my microsector. Because for some reason it has no on-off switch on it, which is kind of BS. And that's the reason why I was on my custom computer. For the interesting around. Turn my mixer on. Turn on my main motor. Turn on my side motor. And I know, because I don't use Jordan, I don't keep batteries inside the remote. I'm going to do that. For the time being, I'm going to do still on my S1 room. So I'm using that for a bit. Turn that on. Now also, for now, I don't know what to do this. I'm turning the amp on. Show the sound works. I don't know how to do this. So I don't use the amp. I'm going to do this. I don't want to figure out. So now I set the motor to the HDMI input. So the HDMI input has a splitter on it, or a switcher on it. The default's to the charger here. No, it hasn't. Alright. For now, so my Windows 10 desktop. And then custom board. 200R. So I have to do is come back here. The switcher is took it one time. So output 2 to bring up the output of the Elgato HD Pro, which this is kind of weird. It's all going to stay on. Yeah. And the power supply is kind of going bad. Which cable is rather. It's kind of baggy. There it is. It's a little fuzzy. So I'll show this off from the stream so you can see it. So what I do is you have my phone, my recording profile. And the next TechSavvvvy. So I'll go to the menu, hit Y. No, menu, hit X. Yes. Sign in to my other profile. TechSavvvvy. No, there's the audio test. Ours test the audio for our service. So, on YouTube, I found the best place. I only load music on the Xbox. We're looking at the CD. No test track. You gotta go for either High Hopes by Panic! Disco or the Overture for Phantom of the Opera. That's what I found what I did. I either one of those two songs. This thing is really fucking slow for a reason. It's like the Ethernet cable being connected. And sometimes inside refuses to cooperate with each other. It's going slow, but it wants to play nice today. See that? No, I'm gonna use that one, or I'm gonna use that one, I guess. Anyway, either of those, because they're copyright, will play with my stuff. I play new stuff this channel, usually. And this thing is really ridiculously slow. So let's take it a couple seconds later. And I get why I used to YouTube say fuck you, made it really super off. I mean, it takes forever to load. I wasn't getting it. It takes a long time. Come on, dude. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and put this one. So when it starts pulling, but normally I will have the 1, 2 turned up for OBS. And it's turned down. The reason the speakers today, I need those up still. I think what I do over OBS eventually. So I was trying to load up and do that in the meantime. But opening. Boy. Mouse and keyboard in. Sorry. Getter. OBS. It's gone right to it. So now on the mixer, what I'm going to do is unmute the channel and turn it up. That one. Let's think here. Alright. Oh, the positive song as well. Alright. You can barely hear it, but it's there. And then okay. Now OBS has its send. However, I don't know whether it's being shot or not. But you might be able to see it, I'm not sure. Take these two down. OBS is its connection. I take these two down. These go out. Because the main output to the amp. There. So, I use this video there, I blew it back up too, and then the audio check. I also test the mic with the earbuds. I'll do with the earbuds, not the amp. Using the camera today, I decided to use the amp. I would just tip the mic test, turn on the mic, turn the volume, and talking. I don't want to do it because of the speakers being on. That could cause feedback. I'd rather not hear it today. So yeah, let's use this up. Just stick my guys using the AV output. So the jack on the desk, HDMI to the patch panel, Ethernet, and power. So now you guys want to see another set that I use. This is kind of a similar thing to this. Okay. Next type of video that I want to talk about is the skinner videos. I do this here, I did it one a month for 2017, I think. No, 18. I do this once in a while nowadays. I don't think it's how I do it nowadays. I've changed it a lot over the last 40 years. So my favorite skinner is the Dell 531. To get it to do, I have wired this HDMI keeps it under here for the output of this computer. With it working, I don't know how to do the computer is, or try it and see if it works. I need to go behind the computer and throw it and see if it works to work. I haven't seen me do that for the computer's video input. Maybe we'll put the computer up and see if I can get output or not. Like so. I don't think it bothers to cooperate today. The video was about it. I plug it into HC Pro and that's how I do it. Otherwise, I do use a physical phone. Okay, hold it on boot. I use a physical phone for the use. I use the iPhone 6. I used the iPhone 5 in the past and Android in the past. But I use the 6 on this. What is this? 4. I have no idea. This is for the all-in-one series. That's kind of fucked up with it. When I had the proper resolution installed, it had the right resolution. iPhone, I use that same jack on my desk with a 3.5mm cable, optic connector, 3 cable. The iPhone knows to use its internal mic. other than a mic on the cable, because there's no mic on the cable. So I use the same input on the board as I would for the Asus. Video wise, that's about it, really. Hit record on video. And then, show you. It's also the work. Because it's on my phone. I'm going to just like, can input it. And there. So you gotta use a text now, no. You get a fake number from there. And then I just go out finding numbers to do recommends. So guys look I'll take down this gamer, he's pretty good at getting me numbers, or getting numbers in general. That'll be the last time I do a number. You might do. Otherwise that's it. Just plug in that phone there. Video wise, plug that in there. I think I was gonna plug in part of the mic. But internet, I did it out to here at least, is already wired behind it. Power cord hooks the computer behind there. And I did plug in I just plug in a keyboard and mouse receiver. Normally I use my main keyboard and mouse for this. And I use my K400 just over here to control the 200 odd ring this. This is my custom computer that has a control video. I prefer this mouse and keyboard here. I think for what I need to do the most, if I need to do the least. If I'm not live streaming it, I won't disconnect the Ethernet off my main computer, so it's on recording. I'm not too worried about it, but just in case, if I don't need it, I'll plug it. Because they're remote in the computer. It doesn't worry me too much though. So now on the third and final setup, or video setup I do. Probably the most interesting. For the last surgery video I do, I want to show you the retro consoles. The Atari 700 from 1977, and the original Nintendo Invention from 1985-86. Start with 2600 first. And watch this, I logically figure out, how to do this. So the 2600 has a RCA cable on it. And okay, great, plug into the yellow port on my TV, I'm good to go. Now, this is not equal to this. This is equal to this, the coax cable. This, because back in the 1970s, this is rooftop TV antennas. TVs didn't really have inputs for extra devices. You couldn't control what was on the TV except for the channel. These allow you to control what was on the TV at any time of the day. You didn't have to worry about whether or not they were broadcasting what you wanted to see. This would let you broadcast what you wanted to see, not just a game. So you had to emulate the old TV antennas on basically the cable TV signal that we used to use in the early 2000s. So this would run off a channel. It runs on channel 2 to channel 3. So the problem is how do you go from this to HDMI on the HDD Pro? Well, this was the TV tuner. It was a TV channel. What has a TV tuner? Oh, TVs, DVRs, and VCRs. This is a Samsung mono audio. No idea. This is a DVD VR300. It's a DVD VCR combo player recorder line. On the back, we have a few inputs: coax in and out, a coax or a positive in, positive out component out as well. The coax in is indeed the TV channel input with the touchscreen center output. Probably this does not go into here. It doesn't fit. So, what do you do like this? Oh, you get an adapter. This is a F male or RF male. Try F male to RCA female adapter. Just like the regular coax cable, that can be goes on and screws on like so. And now you plug in TechSavvvvy to here. So now you can get, I think I want to, yeah, it's on, I'm not sure. So you got the 320 VCR. How do you go from the VCR to HDMI though? The highest quality output is components. The composite output on it doesn't actually work at all. I got the component cables. So we'll connect those component cables to the LEDs here. Of course, using the colors, that's what the colors, green, blue, and red, with the audio lines, we're going to put white and red. It's like, Ron, HDD Pro wants HDMI. You only have components though. There's one more piece to the puzzle. And that piece, you have not seen it in the other boy. I know you have seen the other. The old friend of ours. Old friend indeed. And that, my friends, is the AMD C875. Now, I just have, okay, you've got 3.5 audio, HDMI, and no component. SD card here, a switch on the back, and USB. However, you'll notice, this is ADATA on the right. Your left, I think. And that's what this adapter here. Adapters galore. So now you can our component cables to the AV adapter. So again, I'm not going to colors, maybe you say, blue, green, blue, and red. Audio, I don't think so capture card. Just I don't that at all. Capture. And this goes to the AV port. Like so. So this goes to the here. This goes to the here. It does have a instrument output, and it's mostly instrument output through the component cables. Audio wise, what I tend to do, here here's my adapter bag. First, if it's been the VCR with in the corner of my right cabinet is close to the TV. So I ran an extension cable. I was running it up to where behind the TV, or the 2.5 cable used to connect to the back of the TV for the RC output to send audio to the mixer. Well, now it's connected to the HMX audio charger rather than go to the TV. But I think get the same 2.5mm cable. I plugged in the audio output of the VCR to the temperature. It's simply RC APU. I touched it with it, sometimes there's a little left. Input to the 2.5mm jack. The MP5600, it really doesn't matter, to be honest. It's mono and audio anyway. But I'm mostly doing that. That thing goes to here. Now this can go to because the HMI here was shorter, I need to cut it up here. I'm going to go ahead and use a different method. And that's going to be this 3.5 to 1/4 2. I haven't used it on this board yet, or this set on this board yet, but I don't know what to think. So on this board, I'm going to connect the 1/4 cables up to the board. I see this cable wired backwards, so red is actually left on this cable, and white is actually right, the opposite. And then I'll connect it to, rather than the AMD to my audio output, I'll connect it to the RC adapter's output. The AMD is kind of connected to the audio connects, so I'm going to bypass it entirely. Get around it. I was looking at power strip. This is a bit easier. Pros. My computer already plugged in. So I just take my USB adapter. I just did auditor. So using it off the AMD. I connect that to power strip. Plug in the VCR. I like this. I put in the page up on it, put in the cartridge. And then there's a drawer next to me. There's a couple stuff. And included in it is the transmission letter. Power letter. As well as the controller for it. Which is kind of broken. Works better than the one that is complete. And it's a loser. Right. Okay, that's the back. Here. Press the window. And if I OBS. Record and turn the VCR on. It's not it. No. You might be looking for an HDMI input and not the component input. Let's try it. Alright. Good to do. I said if you have two, it's component input. Fine. Against the computer. I'm putting it in PC mode rather than its PC free mode. Alright, simple. And we need to do advanced component ready. Now I can send to these shots, I think. I know what. Would probably help. I might probably do more because I didn't hook up the HDMI output to the intermediate. So, that was pretty dumb. Where's that plug in? HDMI out. I'm into here. Put in PC. The PC free mode. Okay. The power strip down here. The way interference. And really, it's not actually using it. Really. And now we see the video input. So here's what I set to channel 2. So I set to 2. Let's see that, I don't know why. I don't think they're not them. Alright. This work. Ah! Don't work. Cool. Can I turn off this one and see what it does? No signal. I can do it. But maybe it's really old. I'm black and white now. Alright. Coming over. Now. Do you hear the audio? Let's find out. Yep, we do. Cool. I try to get these TechSavvvvy to work. I think you're gonna go RF to VCR component output to the component. It's my data, just a minute. It's my input, it's the pro. Meanwhile, on the component side of things, take the audio output and convert it to quarter inch, feed it into the mixer, and get it going that way. Try this is all lag free. For everything's having straight lag free. Oh fuck. Lag. The game is hacking. I'm a heavy old retard on that. That's live. Yeah, the game, the AI is hacking. I hate some people. This is kind of fun. Fuck you, ghost. Come on. Oh, I knew that was bullshit. Okay. Definitely nice. I can run pretty smart the way I run. See, I run this has a slightly better video output. It does have the HDMI, I wish. You can't watch through that. No. It does have composite output though. And it's just slightly better than RF. That's located on the right side of the console. Okay. So I can't turn off those. So this I'm going to connect the yellow and red cable set. Now this is only mono audio output. Tell you that here in a moment. However, video wise, let me figure them on the floor after. 1 second. Video wise, not really switches. Inside the panel here, red is a composite implant. Boom, done. Now I should I do the audio output. So this actually bypasses the intermediate as well. It also bypasses the VCR because I can. The other stuff is better. The audio is embedded with the video. Then you get separate output. Actually, something I'm not using when you plug bypass that red cable above. And take another cable. And the RC cable. Another RC cable. Because the RC cable, the color doesn't matter. So you can use yellow for audio, you can use white for video. Whatever, the colors don't matter. So I to help you, but if you don't even know the colors. It's found this yellow, pretty long cable. It's plenty too. Okay. So that's the audio output of the nose. Now on the board, we have to put our plug in it. Now this is a mono output, so we need a mono channel. Now there's no RCA inputs on this board, but there are mono XLR and quarter-inch connections. You see in the back. Well, the problem is this is RCA, not quarter-inch or XLR. But thanks to these 6-power adapters, we can change that quite easily. Where's my adapter? There it is. So okay, one more extra quarter-inch to RCA adapter. So I can use to plug in the NES audio into the board directly channel 4 on that. So now we gotta do to get the power cable for the NES naturally. I have 2 yellow cables there, but yeah, fuck it. I'll go follow the remote, see one. The remote. That's the house plug. Just bolts in there. I did not do it, but I'll do. Turn on the power. Let it run or not. It's going to be 0. These are only the volume, do you think? another one. Alright, there's that. Now on the board. Starting. On channel 4. Same button to go in. Turn it up. I got another one of it. Static. See if you can add it. Yep. Didn't work. Don't look great. In fact, it looks terrible. But you know what? It works, doesn't it? Yeah, I still need to shit on this. But you know what? It works. That one? No. Screw you, hoes. No, what's up? Number one. There we go. Number 1 down. Cheers. Alright. That's it for the how I do mine. Videos. Are there other consoles? Can videos or the TechSavvvvy? For the next and final section of the video, we'll talk about how I edit my videos. First up, I'm going to show you guys how I transfer the video files from either my custom built computer with the screen capture to OBS, or off my camera to my editing computer. This one may be very obvious. I like something that's so obvious, but the point is, there's another way to do this. I'd like to tell you how I do this. So most decent cameras, any decent camera with an SD card, it's a micro SD card, or in this case, a full-size SD card. There's two reports what they look like. I have three, one of them's probably bad though. So I have two of these that are identical. That's why I went to the one on it. I have very awful handwriting. So I stop the recording and turn the camera off. It's off way and start editing it. Off for one time, so I'm starting it. Then I will pull out the SD card from the camera. My Mini has an SD card slot in the back. On the back, if the front facing you, it's on the back left corner. So I'll put it in the back of the Mac Mini. And I will copy these files to two places. One, to Mac Mini's internal hard drive, and the second place to my NAS. Then I will wipe out the SD card. If I don't want to do it on the NAS, I'll transfer to the Mac Mini and leave a copy on the SD card, and not wipe the SD card on later. This is always two copies of my video files. So say the Mac Mini's SSD fails, I just wipe my copy of the footage. If, say, the NAS's hard drive fails, the Mac Mini has the copy on there. If my house burns down or gets robbed, I'm fucked, but I tried. I don't have access also with my awesome backup to constantly keep that updated. I used to do it every 2 weeks. Or use it for it every 2 weeks, but I haven't updated it in months. I should be ashamed of it. I'm not. Honestly. So for far as getting set up the camera goes, I will pull up the SD card, use that in the back Mac Mini's SD card slot. One copy of the Mini, one copy of the NAS. Verify both for this, have it with the SD card and move on. For the captures side of things, in 200R, I use the network to transfer. I wire my whole room for Gigabyte Ethernet, so I can copy it over there. I leave one copy on the 200R build, So one copy there, and then I'm letting it, it's a second copy, and I'll edit from there. So again, that many fails, or the SSD fails, 200R still has a copy on its internal hard drive. That hard drive dies, that mini still has its copy on its SSD. So now we shall start with the mini, and you have to see how I edit myself. So here on that mini, there are 3/4 my concern, you guys. Unedited, upload, and YouTube. YouTube, again, you realize this is just extra file, my intros, my outro, descriptions, and other intros, background music URLs, thumbnails, tails, when share planning, my tags. This is outdated and supposed to use that for my export videos. Never did. A script, more scripts, music, and the old upload schedule. The only concern us with editing is unedited and upload. Now I'm sure these kind of explain themselves, but we'll dive into them anyway. Upload is pretty basic. I believe I just did that last night. Really should I have a video that since it's summer perks. That's yeah, like that. As you can see here. Really should I have a video that, but this is me. The breakout, yeah, the breakout summer perks. So it's not with that name. I really should not have abbreviated that at all. That's not going to upload order. I just uploaded that last night. And so the uploaded order, I have videos I've uploaded, obviously. I keep them on a backup drive for archive in case YouTube loses my channel or wants it all out, or a hacker wants it all out. I have backup copies of all my videos. And that's, they haven't copied off the Mac Mini yet. That board is currently at 100 gigs away, 115. Yep. So now for unedited. There's a bit of stuff in here. Captures. Captures are the raw output of OBS. See my video version for this video actually. This is 2600. You've seen it. There we go. And then towards the end, the video, the Minecraft, the dark web video, stuff my network series, software test video, streamer 19, crunch my other channel, Zoe, my imaging video, GTA, escapist streams, delete file. It's here for when I delete stuff out of here. I make a list so I know to delete this off my other computer as well. Of my custom built computer. That video, which is me trying to on my custom built computer, that's the capture cards output. All Wonder series here, and this is more of that. This is the imaging of my custom built computer, and this is that's this file, but converted. I mean, we can't read TS. MP4. For converting videos, I use a program called Behringer plus Behringer Soft. So we got my video conversion. Take a file, image converting. So say that TS file, or any of these, really. Throw that in there. Set where you want it to go, and then hit and select your format. So your HD. And before I hit convert, I convert the file over from the I can read. I don't think it's on the Acer anymore. I think I cut over on my MacBook Pro to get it on here, but it does work good. So I converted it all in here, and yeah. So that's all my capture orders. Capture order. And my end card, I converted to a video, make editing a bit quicker. That's better than just the end card. That's it. Stable stream. These are audio fixes. I had to use Audacity to remove the air vent noise in the background. That's all this is for. Some other stuff. I think I had to block up these multiple times. But I can't actually show you guys that part because I had to block out the porn video that's in that video. Schedule images from that video. the secret backup is what I'm going to look at. So this is where I cut my SD card output to. So the camera had made all these names by itself. These two I added in to know what they're for. And the GoPro. And then in here, I have a list of what goes or what's what. I could be using the folders, but I like this better. I don't know why, I just do. So you can do what was all on here. The delete section is for the NAS. So I delete it out of here, I'll put it down here. So I turn on the NAS, I know, okay, delete all these off the NAS. And then I'll wipe them out. And now I'll delete off the list. So you see, network stuff. This is filled at the beginning of the summer. Because it's the first season too, so that's all gone now. I see some down here. That's all been released. I keep videos on the raw footage until I release the video. After I release the raw video, I will cut all the raw footage from the camera. The idea is when I get some viewers, the idea is once I get viewers that really watch my videos, say I make an editing mistake, then my kid said, hey, you messed this up, or hey, this is wrong. Then I had the raw footage, I had the project still. I can go back, I can fix it and re-upload it. Because everyone does make mistakes, including me. That's why I still have stuff on network shit down here. These have been done for like a month now. Then in part 5. I still have stuff on here in case I need to fix anything because it hasn't been released yet. But at this point it doesn't matter because I don't get any views anyway. That's what I was in here. See what I pulled from a lot of import stuff. I know quick pages. TechSavvvvy, my other channel, is all in random files for different skits. So here's a clip from sure my one series I did. Here's that series here. Here's all the green screen stuff we had to do. I'm doing that stuff is. It's the episode 1 screen capture. Audio edits and stuff are in here. And then the song, I fully modified it for the show. Here's the original one, the first season, it's all in there. As I was over for the speed test in my network series. So yeah, I have stuff in here for most of my other channel. So I have a iPhone game text message, a spark brings me back, the phone ring, a water submerged phone ring, that's at it. Gunshot, light falling, I'll show you that one. And the sparks as well. Sparks pretty cool too. They don't look perfect, but that did work in the finale. Not that series. It's a grinder working against a motherboard. And the sound of a glass bottle breaking. And then this is from my ability to video. So most of what I'm here for is captures or SD card backup. Captures, I don't know, you just need both actually. So once I change it onto here, I change it on that mini for the SD card backup or in the captures, I can change it to here. I have it basically to get on that mini, then I just import it into iMovie. So let's hit the iMovie now. You guys probably won't actually see. But if I was curious, I'll give you guys all the details. So you can see my current list of projects. Now this library is actually an old library. I'm working on this video still. But I'll show you this inside of here, my library setup. So I name a library, I create a new library for each month. And I do store said library inside the regular movies folder. So you have an August library here. There's a lot more to it. But I'm still working on this video. And this in the July library I started a long time ago. And currently this is the whole project for it. This will be a pretty long video, so I might cut it in half actually. Do it into separate parts. I'm not sure yet. You see, I made some notes with captions. I would change or do later. I just recorded that actually. So these are my libraries I use. Go ahead and collapse these together. Intros always stays here. So intros has my intros, obviously, for TechSavvvvy, my outro, this channel, and TechSavvvvy. The generic images I use, this actually seemed a lot for blocking things out. This video I haven't blocked anything out just yet, and I don't think. No. This, I think it's used for part of, because this was season 1, I think, last year. This I use on green screen stuff to do the picture-in-picture effect. I was more of a green screen editing for that, I should get you guys later. And it's also for green screen stuff, just background pictures to use. I'm using Chrome key / green screen stuff. And the music, all my background music, I can play through some songs you guys want to hear. Kind of what's here. It's all garage band stuff. Nothing spectacular. But when I listen to the songs, I click the I unselect it, and up here it'll tell me what song it is. That's the demo actually. This is the final one. Season 1 and 2, Christmas Story trailer, Transmission trailer, this stuff is in here for background music reviews. And then I create a new library for each month as well that have different projects. So this is my 200 art install video, my gaming for the week, my imaging video, my computers. Those videos that I wrote to finish. I will create those for my other channel. Number part 6. Right here. And so on and so forth. So I have a new library each month. What I found was happening was I would come out into my project area. I have projects that are like 3-4 months old. My goal is to get rid of so say I'm in August now. My goal by now would be to get rid of June's library. Usually I had the previous month just because of the gaming week and that stuff hasn't been published yet. My goal is to get rid of not the previous month's library, but the month before that library. So 2 months ago and before, those libraries should be gone. Unfortunately, due to some unreleased videos, I still do have June's library. It doesn't have too much in it, actually. Yeah, it's just 19 stuff. After this week, that stuff will be released, and I can write this whole video out and be done with it. So that'll be that. So the goal is to get rid of the previous months, or 2 months ago's library, so it's not constantly getting cluttered with old projects that have been done and released for months. July, I still have because I'm working on this video currently. I'll be rushing video. That's not released yet, I don't think. I'm not sure actually. Yeah, that was released actually. I should do it that way. Anyhow, that's not been released yet. None of this has been released yet. So I still have the library. Let's wait until the network series is done and the 12 video releases. And this video is done. So I might actually edit a video. So to clarify, my goal is to get rid of, let's say in September, the goal will be just to get rid of July's library. And that's just how I actually edit a video. So I'll come in and I'll start a new project, Pick the month I'm doing it in, which is August, and come into the menu. Usually I'll create a new event. I do a gaming event down here. This is really old. I actually just escape the stream. I am modern Minecraft, which is old. So I'm editing the GTA, the next GTA video. So call this GTA import media. You also do, you want to do command, or if you want to secure then the start menu button, and I, and do that kind of thing. So now I gotta find it, okay, I'm editing a video of the camera, I'm editing a screen capture. This is doing GTA, so it's a screen capture. So I'll go into the captures folder. If I need to, I will click open the folder. We'll call it that actually. And for GTA, oh look, GTA 0819. It's recorded for video. Right, import selected. OBS import relatively fast. The camera video takes a bit longer. I said some more compression thing than anything. But now I'll see this video import. See both on the video itself and in the top right corner of the movie. The water spur. And now the video is done importing. So I'll go down to my intros. Which channel is it for? Obviously it's for this channel. I'll pick the TechSavvvvy intro. And I'll come to transitions and spin in. Then I'll go ahead and drive my media, where I'm editing. Excuse me, GTA. So come in and put GTA. So now, I never filmed myself editing video before. So I'm turning the Mac Mini's input on the mixer. Hit play. And see where the audio picks up at. Back to the right out here picks up. To get about a bit of space before it starts because of the transition. Clear that, and now it's right on the mark. So now, back to GTA story mode. So there's two ways to edit video. One is the fast, I don't give a shit that I watch it video, and I'll watch it through all the way. The only reason why I watch a video all this video is two reasons. One, to see if there's anything that shouldn't be there. Mostly for the camera videos. So honestly, when I'm recording stuff with the camera, it can see things all around it. If I don't know what it's seeing, to see my address or something in the background, I need to block that out. So I always watch anything I film with the camera, I watch it all the way through to make sure. Screen captures, I'm not too concerned about. There's not much really worried about. Some strip club scenes are in this video, but I'm not worried about it too much, honestly. So what I'll do, I'm not gonna watch the whole video, I'll fast forward to the end. Because where do I end the video at? Take it easy. See, I'm right there. It's only like a couple of seconds before, a whole second before the end. I won't bother to cut anything off. I'll just put in transition, my media, 1080p, put the outro on, bada bing, bada boom, I'm done. That's it. For a gaming video, this is what I do, and I'm ready to upload the video. For a different video, I'll go ahead and put, let me see what episode this is. I think I do as well. Get my channel, videos, let's see here. GTA. Not the last one. Red Dead. Yeah. Episode 19. So I put episode 20. And I do know what I want to call it. I'll call it Bury the Hatchet. That might not be spelled right, but you never know. Let's get more well done and watch through the video. Like the our video, fuck it, why not? This one's done. So today I've edited quite a bit of this. I have the dates in the corner. This I don't normally do, but you guys did because it took me a long time to do all this done. See, I added some notes here. Like so. I don't know notes here. See some background music right here. Like so. So I did that music, I had it fade in slowly. You can do that by holding down Alt and clicking and doing it again somewhere else. And you can kind of drag it and have it kind of like fade down a bit. So listen to it. You'll hear it kind of fade down. And hear it fade back up again. So I do that in the beginning and the end. So this way, it comes in. Come on, like that. Fuck you. So it comes in kind of slow, it fades its way in, and then towards the end, you'll fade itself out slowly. Like that. That's how I do that. Otherwise, sitting at the end here, spin out, condition, and spin it here. So today I'm gonna watch it all the way through. I know some stuff. As you can see in this video, I do sometimes, it's fun when that's not one, that's not one, that's not one. How about anyway? 19. All it was. Sometimes I use captions to add notes in the video what I want to do. So I just recorded that part. I have to insert that at some point when I edit this video again. Well, I use captions to add notes to the video. And before I export the video, I'll go through, I'll look at every caption to see it, make sure, is it a note for me or a note for the viewers? These are all notes for the viewers that I've found so far. And that's enough for you guys. I'm gonna need to zoom in a tiny bit. And the speaker in front of the monitor, I just can't always see the slider. That's it. I can see that's enough for me to add in some footage. The computer being built. That's for you guys. That's for enough for me. I already did the whisper on that. I'm not sure if I fixed it yet or not. Alright, hang on. So I guess 19. The final deck for 19, I added it. I'm gonna fix that, I'm not sure yet. So notes. Yeah, that's enough for me. So I use the add notes, I'll check over it just like this. I'll take over to see if it's enough for me. Or is it enough for you guys? And then I will know. Some of it I don't read when it is. This is pretty easy to do. See how I do that. See that I'm almost up. I'm not doing that one just yet. Come on. There you go. Here's picture wise, all I do. I can use that. Is putting two videos on top of each other. Picture on picture. From here. And then where I want it. Put it over to hold it. Why not? And see both. And then hear both as well. If you're gonna do picture, I will cut the audio off of one video. Say I say this one. You know what? You're gonna get muted. You're gonna hear one video. But you see two. And I was gonna do it like this. I do it more like this. But it's more of how I do picture by picture. Otherwise, in here, I use upper always for my captions. Very basic caption for you guys. See how I do that. Mostly what I want to talk about was how I organize my stuff, the folders, the libraries, and how I get on the computer. I'm going to do dedicated videos to how I actually edit my videos and how to edit your own videos if you wish. In the future, I haven't gotten to that just yet. I kind of forgot that was the idea. But someday that shall happen. So that's kind of my editing process for you guys. I'm not saying this time either. But yeah. That's how I edit my stuff. That I'll export it just like this. Probably today or tomorrow. And I need to edit later. I need to do some more. So, yeah. Okay, I'm good, and I'll move on with the video to probably the conclusion and slash finale of the video. 2 hours, well, not quite 2 hours, but almost 2 hours later, here we are at the end of the video. Did you have sat through the entire thing in one go? You are dedicated or really bored. Those of you who watched it in segments, I do not blame you, I cannot sit through the entire video. Hell, I didn't when I was editing this thing. I sat there like 10 minutes at a time like I do with every other video. But, anyway, you made it to the end of the video. Congratulations, and thank you for taking time to watch the video. Either A, you're interested in how I do things. B, you want to learn how to do your own videos. C, you just have listen to watch or listen to the background. Any reason or anything I missed is fine. You watch the video, hopefully you caught some things and learned some things from me. And that's what I'm here for. To teach things, sort of, and to entertain. So either way, you clearly wanted to watch the end for some reason, or you skipped to the end for some reason, and now you're here watching this. So, this is how I record my videos. Is this going to change? Of course it is going to change. I've already decided probably at the end of the year I'm going to get a copy of Final Cut Pro to edit with. I've been using the trial version for the last 2 months. I have it open I have it open on the Mac Mini right now, exporting a video. I'm kind of looking at it. Final Cut Pro is pretty good. That does kind of start being stuck to the Apple ecosystem, but it works good. I'm running on my Mac Mini is working good. So it'll be less for a while with that. And it's going to get a newer Mac to edit with. A little bit more powerful one, but yeah. So you guys see the equipment that I use, the way I do things, and feel free to record your own videos using these methods or using this equipment. That's probably what I'm going to do, you guys can learn how to do stuff like this. I do a large variety of things, so naturally I had a lot of things to talk about in the video. And yeah, that all being said, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you learned something from this. And yeah, listen to you guys. Take it easy.